Hi all, welcome to a Southern Woman's Lifestyle Vlogmas 2025. This is day 26. I can't believe it. We're on hors d'oeuvres again, and these are my spiced mini sausage rolls, and I have a dipping sauce to go with it, which I also gave you the recipe for. It's in the description. Ingredients you'll need. Now these are all the ingredients. This is for the mini sausage roll, and that's for the dipping sauce. You'll need to preheat the oven to 400 degrees. First up, we're going to put a pound of sausage in the stand mixing bowl. And then after that, we're going to start adding our spices. We're going to add a couple dashes of cayenne pepper, then a quarter teaspoon of nutmeg, a teaspoon of ground sage, a teaspoon of powdered garlic, a teaspoon of powdered onion, a quarter teaspoon of ground black pepper, or you can do more if you like, a teaspoon of crushed dried thyme, and then we're going to turn the mixer on. You'll notice I didn't add any salt because it's not necessary. It's already salted the sausage meat. Now we're just going to scrape down the bowl. And I'm going to flour my work surface, and I'm going to lay out one sheet of defrosted puff pastry, removing the paper. And then I'm going to beat one egg together. This is for the egg wash. I beat it together very well, by the way. And then next, I'm just going to form a log with the sausage, 1 inch from the edge of the puff pastry. You can see it's a pretty good log I've made. And now I'm just going to brush the edge of the puff pastry with some of the egg wash. And then I'm going to begin to roll. And then once I've rolled it up, I'm going to put a little bit of egg wash at the end there, and then I'm going to roll the sausage roll onto it, and then I'm going to cut any excess away. And now I'm going to do something, which is I'm going to gently stretch it with my hands. As you can see, I'm doing that. And then I'm going to cut it into 16 even pieces. And I always wipe the blade in between each slice, just to let you know. Just makes it easier and cleaner. And then once I have that done, I am going to start putting it on the lined baking sheet. And I press down on them, by the way, just to let you know, so they won't tip over when they bake. And now I'm just brushing each of the sausage rolls with some egg wash. And then I'm going to sprinkle some of the everything bagel seasoning, pressing down in each of the sausage roll. Again, I'm trying to make sure they don't roll over because they are quite thin. And then I'm going to place it in the preheated 400 degree oven. And they're going to bake between 18 to 22 minutes, just depending on how you want to get them golden brown. And then next I'm going to make, while they're in the oven, the dipping sauce, which is just a half a cup of good mayonnaise. I'm using a Hellmann's here. And Blue Ribbon is the same as Hellmann's. And I'm just going to put it in the mixing bowl. And I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of whole grain Dijon mustard and 1 teaspoon of regular Dijon mustard and a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. And then I'm going to mix well, thoroughly. And then after that, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar, and then I'll mix again. And that is a dipping sauce, and it's very good with the spiced sausage rolls. I bring out the sausage roll. I'm going to let them cool on the wire rack. We don't want to serve them when they're piping hot. We just want to serve them when they're warm. And I place them on a serving dish with the dipping sauce, and then I sprinkle with finely chopped parsley, or you can do chives. This is just for a bit of color. And this is what they look like. They're absolutely delicious. They always go very fast. To help our channel grow, please like, subscribe, and comment. If you're enjoying our content, gosh, we really hope that you are. Please consider becoming a subscriber. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help us out tremendously. All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Oh, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, because there is a delay at YouTube with all the Vlogmas going on. All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Woohoo! Vlogmas began on November 23rd, and it's going to run through December 31st. That's New Year's Eve. And during Vlogmas, we'll have a new video up every day at noon. In case there's a delay, and there has been a lot of delays, just hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Happy holidays! Thank you all so much for watching and for supporting us. And to all of our subscribers, new and old, for helping us grow. We are so very grateful. And as always, please stay safe and be blessed. And we'll see y'all tomorrow.